Welcome. Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are so glad that you do. It is a busy time of the year. There are some great events coming up, and you're going to learn about them today. In just a few moments, we're going to get caught up with New Life Solutions, an awesome pro-life ministry here in the Tampa Bay area, and they have their annual Walk for Life coming. You're going to find out how you can get involved in that. But before we do, we are having a second annual event for the entire month of June that you want to get involved with and find out more about. It's called Faith and Family Month. And to tell us about this, we have Daniel Bernard, who is the founder and president of Somebody Cares Tampa Bay. Welcome back, Daniel.
Thank you, Darlene. Thank you for having me.
It's always so great to have you on the show because you're just always involved in something, and this is something Somebody Cares is doing alongside other groups and other sponsors, and it's called Faith and Family Month. And before we have you describe what we're seeing here on set, tell us what this is. What is this month all about?
Well, this month is just an opportunity for us to be able to get our message out of what is biblical marriage and family. And as mentioned, as we'll come on later in the program, we'll have Mayor Bruce Rector, who had come and shared at our pastors group and said he wanted to do something positive for the month.
He's Clearwater Mayor.
Mayor of Clearwater, yes. And so I said, well, Mayor, let's declare June as Faith and Family Month. He agreed. And last year we had 5 other mayors who made that proclamation. Now we have over 20 mayors throughout the state of Florida that's making that proclamation as well. So we're super excited about that. And in fact, there's a petition, and even in fact, the mayor himself is trying to influence Governor DeSantis to declare June as Faith and Family Month.
Oh, so would that be great?
That'd be powerful.
Statewide. But this, this is just the second year of this, and to see all the support that's happening, which is one of the reasons we brought you on today, because our viewers can do this. Our viewers can get connected. You have a variety of sponsors, and I think what's really cool, let's just tell our viewers what they're seeing before we get into this. What are we seeing on set here right now? And you can hold up things.
Yeah, well, first of all, so we just want everybody to make their own declaration. So we have yard signs, Faith and Family Month, and everybody can put out a yard sign. And of course, then driving them to the website where they can see all the different individual church events, because we'll be posting churches that in their individual events as a congregation and what have you on the website. And then, of course, the collective events that we do together. They'll be our featured events. And then, of course, you can see my T-shirt.
Yes.
And then on the back, though, is a powerful message from the book of Nehemiah. Remember the Lord, who is great and awesome, and fight for your brothers and your sons and your daughters and your wives and your homes, right?
I just love that.
And so is that a perfect scripture, right? So we can say, hey, everybody, be a walking billboard. And you can get these T-shirts also online there and help us just to promote. People are really looking for, an alternative message, and this is the message that we can share as the body of Christ to our communities.
Well, last year, and CTN was out covering, Bay Focus was out covering this too. We covered event. You had a great event last year at Coachman Park, and with music and all kinds of people attending. And you are at the point right now. We are in the month of April here, is 2 months out. There's plenty of time now.
Yes.
To get events going. What are you looking for people to do?
Well, people, we are asking for people, especially who would just get together with your church and to come together. We're doing, they call them Fam Fest. They're concerts where we have testimonies, we have family resources out there and so forth. And we're looking to do it in Lakeland, in Ocala, in Port Richey, and of course, Tampa and Clearwater. There's different events that are going on in Venice. They're going to be doing a beach baptism. They're going to do a Father's Day celebration. So every voice and every person is important. But if you're a band or if you're a solo artist and would like to help out with one of these events and so forth, love to hear from you and plug you in. And just as a church, just to say yes, I'm in. We'll attend. We'll get our people out and encourage people in this faith and family. With people there'll be opportunities to minister to other people who will be coming and who just need encouragement and need prayer. And by the way, that's another thing too, is that each year now we have a 30-day prayer guide. So praying every day through the month of May for families and for our communities. So
through the month of June.
What did I say, May?
Yeah, I said May. Yeah,
okay.
Come together, but through June.
I guess I'm messing that with the National Day of Prayer. Anyway, with the month,
I know.
with the month of
That's
June.
That's coming up too.
June, guys, it's June. The month of June, 30-day prayer guide, which is great. So listen, if all we did was just pray, everybody got together and we just prayed through the month of May or month of June, the same prayers. That'd be significant just in and of itself.
I love that. That's new this year, I think. I don't remember. Did you have it last year?
It was last year, but
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, we're kind of blowing it up, making it even bigger this year. So
yeah, I absolutely love that. All right, When we want to mention too, because Daniel mentioned like some of the areas point north and east throughout all our coverage here in Central Florida. We go down into Sarasota, Bradenton too, right?
Yep,
you have events that you'll be doing there. As well. What were last year, when we're talking about last year, before I get on that, we're not only just talking, you've mentioned churches, but what about businesses?
Can
absolutely. Business do this?
Yeah, of course. Businesses to be a partner with us and so forth. We'll put your logo up on our website. You can be a sponsor for these FanFest events and whatever. And of course, we want you to, put Faith and Family up on your website and put it in your business and so forth, and let people know about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, the one thing too, with going to the Faith and Family website, you have a really cool area there that people can log their events.
Yes.
So when everybody goes there, they can see what's happening.
Yes, that's right.
So how does this process happen? Once you hear from people, how do they get their stuff up there?
Well, they just, there is a way that they can submit it right there online. Okay. But if they have any trouble, then they just send it to us at Somebody Cares Tampa Bay, and we'll submit it. So the main thing, submit that with your logo, and we'll get your event up. And so people are looking for things to do, especially in the month of June with the kids out of school. Yeah. And so whatever it is that's family oriented, we'd love to be able to promote.
Daniel, I'm remembering back to last year, because this was a faith launch, a faith walk last year. It was all right, we're doing this. We feel this is important to do. We don't know how it's going to be received. We don't know if people will get on board, but they did. So what was your feelings from last year and looking to this year? What were the reactions?
Well, we don't have a budget for this. Yeah. And so it's just organically growing across the state. In Volusia County, they're doing a serve week as a part of it. And so just different parts of all of Florida, people are saying, yes, it's time for this. And so there's just a witness that we need to make that kind of a stance for faith and family. And so it's just growing, and we don't know where we're going to go. In fact, we're going to have the Attorney General from the state of Indiana at our banquet
for Somebody Cares Tampa
Bay. And I shared it with him. He says, man, I'm going to share this with the governor. This is great. So we don't know. It could take off even on a national basis. Well,
you're thinking, on the national level, you're thinking that you could be starting a prototype.
Yes.
For other communities and other states and other things.
And we're just spearheading it. We want it's there for people to take and grab and run with, and for their communities, and because the different communities are going to have a different expression of what they'll do for faith and family, and that's cool. But we have some things that are on there that are kind of standard. Hey, why doesn't every church declare May 31st? Read the mayor's proclamation from your city. And declared
June 30th. You mean June 31st?
No, I mean May 31st, because that's the last Sunday right before June.
Okay.
So May 31st, declared June. The next day. All right,
I see what you're saying. I was trying to make sure.
Faith and Family Month. Yeah, no, they're making the same mistake, right?
Yeah, we're doing May, June. Well, guys, so you could start praying in May.
Or if they wanted to do it June 7th, they could do it then. But whatever. But mainly, they're declaring Faith and Family Month, and then, everybody teach and preach on family and different things of that nature. So everybody's on the same page, saying the same thing. And so that, obviously there's power in unity. right? And there God commends a blessing. Wouldn't it be awesome to say God's commended blessing on the whole state of Florida?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's all about.
And the one thing too, what I like about this, Daniel, is Somebody Cares Tampa Bay. Obviously, he's involved in so many things to connect the body of Christ together. But this is not just you. This is a variety of sponsors, a variety of groups coming alongside churches, organizations, businesses, other ministries.
National Faith Advisory Board, National Day of Prayer, Citizens Defending Freedom. They're all on board helping promote this.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, Daniel, thank you so much. And we're putting on the screen this website for Faith and Family Month where people can get involved. And then the Fan Fest events too as well. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing about this today. And we want you to get involved with Faith and Family Month. So we have been putting on the screen again how you can do this through their website. So we hope that you will do that. We are going to also tell you about another event coming up, so stay tuned. Hopefully here as well, we have one thing that I think is so cool that Daniel said is, and he's done this the second year in a row, the Clearwater mayor, Bruce Rector, has been right up there, right up front as the first mayor to do this, to really come alongside Daniel and the group to do this. So we're so thrilled that he is involved as well. All right, so stay tuned. We have more of Bay Focus. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Bruce Rector, Mayor of the City of Clearwater, Florida, and I'm so happy that we're coming towards Faith and Family Month again this year, the month of June. And this year I'm even more excited than I was last year for Faith and Family Month because it's also the America 250 celebration. It reminds me of how important faith and God were to the founding of this country and the family gatherings and worship that led from the pilgrims to all of the pioneers that founded this great country. God was so important to families and to the founding of this country. So we are so excited to be celebrating not just America's 250th birthday, but also the importance of faith and the importance of faith in family in all of our everyday lives and in our communities.
For over 20 years, Bay Focus has taken you behind the scenes of Central Florida ministries, community organizations, and local events. Join host Darlene Greenlee as she talks to local leaders about how Christians can express faith in action in their communities. Tune in on Wednesdays and Thursdays on CTN Greater Tampa Bay or watch on demand at ctnonline.com/bayfocus.
Well, I hope you'll get involved with Faith and Family Month. What an incredible month of activities celebrating the importance of biblically based family values. I love it. Well, speaking of something else to get behind even sooner than then is the annual New Life Solutions Walk for Life. And if you don't know about New Life Solutions and their pro-life ministry, saving babies from abortion, you're going to hear about it today with our special guest, Crystal Hettinger, who is the Director of Advancement for New Life Solutions. Welcome back to the show, Crystal.
Well, thank you, Darlene. I'm so excited to be here and talk about New Life Solutions.
Yes, I know. It's something you do. You go out into the community a lot yourself.
I do.
And you do. This is a big part of what you do. So, but we may have some viewers that don't know anything about New Life Solutions. Please explain what you do.
Well, I love to talk about New Life Solutions. We are a ministry that started here in Pinellas Park, Florida in 1985. And our mission is simple. It's to protect the unborn, share the gospel, and transform our communities one life at a time. And we do that through our three programs. Number one is our prevention piece of the ministry, which is our More to Life. We're a youth development program. We go into schools and teach about making right choices. And then next is our intervention piece of the ministry, is what we were we actually were founded on. And that is a Women's Place Medical Clinics. We are a fully medical clinic that helps women that are faced with unplanned pregnancies. And we give them tools to feel empowered to choose healthy relationships. And then our last piece of our ministry, which is so important too, is our Passages of Hope.
Yeah.
It's our restoration piece of our ministry.
Yeah.
And that's abortion grief recovery. And that's for both men and women. And I emphasize the men because men are affected by abortion decisions, whether it's their choice or the woman's choice. They need to feel that they have a place to come to where they can process through their grief.
Yeah. You know, we have done just interviews on that. That's a forgotten element sometimes, what the men go through as well, too, and how they've lost control a lot of times, and when that abortion even happened.
Correct.
And, you know, so that's a really important thing of what you do. But before, I want to get into a little bit more details on some of that. But before we do, I want to get this right out there.
Yeah.
You have something coming up.
Yes,
Tell us what's going on.
We do. We have a Walk for Life coming up, and we want to encourage everybody and anybody to register today, iwalkforlife.com, become a fundraising walker. We cannot do ministry and provide free services without the help of events like the Walk for Life. Everyone can become a fundraising walker, whether you can come out on May 2nd or not. You can fundraise to help keep our services free for the community. We have 2 locations this year. We're so excited to say North Shore Park in St. Petersburg, our official walk site down there. And then we have one in North Pinellas and Tarpon Springs at Lakeview Church, big cross, walk around a lake, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, you know what? I actually drive by Lakeview Church on our way to church, our church, and that cross is the coolest thing.
It is.
It just is such a witness. So you can't miss that location.
No, you cannot. And walking around that lake is going to be beautiful. And then, and St. Petersburg, you're walking by the pier. You're walking by the St. Pete yachts. So both are going to be beautiful
great
mornings.
Locations. And the thing with this that you do every year, this is a pivotal part of your fundraising, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Walk for Life is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year.
Yeah.
And it helps provide our services so we can be innovative, so we can meet the needs of those women and provide just free pregnancy tests, free ultrasounds, STI and STD testing, well women care. We're helping with pregnancy consultation. We're making sure that they get the resources they need to eliminate the barriers for them to possibly choose a non-life affirming choice for their pregnancy. Yeah,
well, one of the things about the Walk for Life, too, is this is a family affair, isn't it?
It is.
They come out, whole families come out and do this.
Yes, we have singles, we have couples, we have groups, we have teams, we have all families, extended families, we have church families.
Yeah, we have kids in strollers.
Yes, kids in strollers. We have women in wheelchairs. We have, so many, for all walks of life. They come out and they support us. And it's really awesome to see a group of like-minded individuals, especially when it comes to life-affirming messages and choosing life, for unborn babies. For us to see that there's a whole community out here in the Tampa Bay area that's supporting life. And when we come out that morning, we're celebrating life.
Yeah, and don't you have some other extra things too? Like, you did. I don't know if you are this year. I might be hitting you up here. Like I don't know. There's other people have booths and.
Yes. So we have our sponsors come out.
Yeah, I think CTN's one of those.
Yes, so. CTN is coming out. We love CTN coming out and supporting and bringing music and energy, and it's great to just see. We have a whole sponsor row, and then we have our ministry displays, and when we have food vendors coming out.
I was going to say, don't you have a food truck?
Oh, we have food vendors coming out. Don't you worry. We're Christians. We love our food. But there's, every location has a different feel. Yeah. But both locations are just a place for us to just come together
Yeah.
and celebrate what
Yeah.
God is doing.
Yeah, I love it. What a great event. All right, let's for our viewers that saying, well, I thought there's just been a lot of wins. There've been a lot of wins in legislation. State of Florida has done some positive pro-life moves. With legislation, we
Yes.
fought off an amendment. You have 6-week
There's a 6 weeks abortion ban in the state of
abortion
Florida.
ban.
Yes.
So is there still an issue, or maybe we've
Yes.
won? No,
Yes.
there's still a lot to
Yes.
be done.
So
what is the battle lines now?
We love that we can say that Florida is a pro-life state, and we thank Governor DeSantis
Yeah.
for making that law, the 6-week abortion ban. But truly, we have to remember that abortion is a heart issue. It's a heart choice, and we have to make sure that we know that the enemy is cunning, and he is coming at us with so many more layers. The pro-choice group is coming at us with chemical abortion.
Yeah.
It's coming at us with there's an abortion fund out there, so women can find these resources where there's groups out there that will pay for them to go outside of the state of Florida to get an abortion at past 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It all depends on what the law is in that state. That was part of Roe versus Wade being overturned, that the states had the choice to make their own laws. And there's some states that you can have, an abortion up to term, which is absolutely horrible, but it's the truth. And there's an abortion fund out there that will pay for that. And we need to make sure that we're meeting our women faster than ever before.
Yeah, I was going to say faster, because that 6-week time frame alone.
Right.
You're trying to get them to not even do anything within that 6 weeks. But one of the things I think that you guys do that I love is you just have you have a hotline.
Yes.
Tell us
so
about that.
So we have a 24/7 nurse chat,
Yeah.
and this is not AI.
Yeah.
This is a real nurse.
That's important to say that.
That is important to say.
Yeah.
So it's a chat widget on our website. So think about this. Women are looking through their phones. They're finding out they're pregnant late at night. Unfortunately, our hours are not open, but we have a resource for them. They can find a real life person that can answer their questions, because what happens when women think at night? They can't go to sleep, and they're not going to go to sleep until they have an answer. So with that 24/7 nurse chat, they're going to get their questions answered. They're going to make an appointment to come into us the next day or the day after. So their questions are answered. They're put at ease. And hopefully that 24/7 nurse chat finds them before they find an alternative.
Yeah.
Because we know that a woman needs to have an ultrasound before she makes the next choice. And we're providing that free ultrasound to her.
Yeah,
so
I love that. I love you.
important.
And this is really important to say, all the medical services that you provide, you have professionals involved in this, you have medical staff, you have mental health
Yes.
counseling, correct?
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah, we're running out of time, so give us the short version of that.
So the short version of that is we not only provide a robust, programs and services, but we're now offering mental health services.
That's huge.
And we provide mental health services while they're going through the classes, while they're going through, the medical services. We can actually address a woman holistically, fully, by offering the mental health services. And that's really getting down to the root of why, women are coming to us and they're dealing with layers and layers of trauma. And then on top of that, they find out they're have an unplanned pregnancy. So we have to get to that root, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
So we're now offering free mental health services. So
I love
it's
that.
amazing.
Okay, and down to the last thing. In just a moment, you're going to see Crystal again. We're gonna show you a video clip promoting Walk for Life and giving you all the information again. But how can our viewers help you year round, even apart from Walk for Life?
Well, prayer. Okay, number one is prayer, volunteerism. And just remember, all of our services are free because of individuals.
Yeah.
Companies become sponsors. Just coming around, coming and experiencing a tour. Come see what we're doing. We can't do this without the community. And we want to bring them in for them to pray, volunteer, experience and partner with us financially.
Yeah, okay, that's
it.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's it.
There's something for everyone
Yes,
there in that
absolutely.
spot, so they could do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Crystal, for
welcome.
sharing.
You're welcome. Thanks for the opportunity.
You know, I love what you guys do, and you know, we've had New Life Solutions on the program over a number of years, for probably 25 years or more. We've been doing the show for 26 years.
Wow.
They were like one of the first ministries I had on, and what they do is so important in saving babies, and the landscape keeps changing, as you heard. You know, that just keeps changing in how people who want to be creative to get an abortion can. We need to make that heart change.
That's right.
We need to get to people and show them Jesus first and foremost. You know, that they find out that they can go through life with help from God Himself, and that is so important, and New Life Solutions is doing that. So I hope you'll get involved in their walk for life, and we're going to give you a little bit more information about that right now. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with more of Bay Focus.
Every spring, we host the Walk for Life, an annual fundraiser that brings us together for something truly meaningful: life. This event plays a vital role in supporting the work of New Life Solutions and its family of ministries. We provide a wide range of life-affirming services. Through this event, we're able to offer education, support, and care for our community, all free of charge. And when you're participating, you're not just showing up, you're helping make all of that possible. Over the last year, the impact has been incredible. Over 16,000 students equipped to build healthy relationships, and nearly 60 individuals supported to find restoration through our abortion grief recovery ministry. 315 babies saved from abortion through a mother's change of heart. 365 professions of faith and rededication across our ministries. Each one of those numbers represents real life, a real story, and real hope. Even if you can't attend in person, you can still make a difference, because every gift helps provide care, support, and hope for the women that we have the honor to serve. Please join us by registering at iwalkforlife.com. Then come out on Saturday, May 2nd at North Shore Park in St. Petersburg or Lakeview Church in Tarpon Springs. We can celebrate what God has done through you. Together, we can continue to protect the unborn, share the gospel, and transform our communities one life at a time. Visit iwalkforlife.com, register today, and start fundraising. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. We've given you two opportunities, and you could actually do both because they are not competing. You have a May event, you have June. May we have coming up on May 2nd, New Life Solutions Annual Walk for Life, and then the entire month of June is Faith and Family Month. You can participate in it all, and we hope you will. I want to encourage you to contact me here on Bay Focus. I want to hear from you. Have a wonderful week. We will see you next week. God bless you.